So this is a little bit of the neighbourhood, Tracy, and I'm going to turn onto the street of Watermark. This is Watermark Street. It's a nice little neighbourhood, all kind of like more or less the same size of homes. Some might be a little bigger. I think the one that we looked at today is probably one of the smaller homes. And then at the very end is the cul-de-sac that we were talking about. And it is kind of round with a little straight edge. It's not square and it's not round. It's just an interesting little cul-de-sac. But we're going to drive around here. And this is the cul-de-sac right here. So this is kind of the round part of the cul-de-sac. And then when you get to, it's kind of straight here. And this is the house right here. And then this is looking from the house out into the street. And then we're going to go to the front door. This is the yard at the side. And your brother was talking about putting a fence in between the two homes, which would give you more privacy. And then we're going to go inside the house and take a little look. It is noisy outside. You can hear the street outside. It is not as noisy on the inside. So on the inside, there's your dining kitchen area right here with a bay window. And that's the door that leads to the garage. This is the kitchen. It's not huge, but if it's just you, that would work. The countertops are laminate, but the dishwasher's there. The cabinets are all new cabinets. So that's your upper cabinets. Not lots of cabinet space, but you know what? If it's a part-time house, it'll still work. This is your laundry right here in the kitchen area. It's got some cabinets up there. And then this is the going into the living area, but we're going to go off into the right. And that is where the master bedroom is. It's a good sized master bedroom. Right here, it's a great size, lots of space in here. The window from the master bed does look onto the house next door, but you could put a fence there. This is the master bath. And they have replaced the cabinets, but not the countertops of the sinks. This is the shower, which is an older shower, and it's fine, it's clean. This is the cabinet drawers. And you asked about, I just wanted to film under there to show you that they were newer cabinets, but they could do, I think, with a new countertop perhaps and new sinks. You were talking about upgrading to add value. That would add value to put new countertop and sinks in there and maybe a new shower. The master closet's a fairly good size. That's it right there. And then go back out into the office or first of the guest bedrooms. This is a very small bedroom. There is no room in there for a queen size bed. However, there's enough room for a full size bed, but it can also, of course, be an office. This is the bathroom in between the two guest bedrooms. This is your guest bath. Again, very clean, looking good. Doesn't need to be replaced anytime soon. No leakage underneath. I looked. Seems to be looking good under there. Like I say, they replaced all the pipes. But again, if you wanted to upgrade to countertops and a new sink, this is the other bedroom. It can hold a queen or full bed. In here, and you were asking about the fans. You can see them, they are all working and they're white. And then this is the closet, standard closet in a bedroom. And then we're going to go into the living area. This is your living area that does have a fireplace. It's a wood burning fireplace. So that is there in the main living area. It's got high ceilings as well in the main living area, which is nice. Also in the bedroom, the master bedroom, the ceilings are higher. So that is nice. Also going out into the screened-in porch at the back, which is very nice. Also has a fan. And then out into the huge backyard. I am going to turn on the sound later on here in the video, and you're going to hear the sound of the road outside. But it's a really big backyard.
But this is a very large yard.
You can see all the trees. and it backs up to the trees. So the trees are back there, lots and lots of trees back there, and lots of trees over there, but the road is right there. Okay.